Hi, I'm Bree, and we will be doing problem number 17 from chapter 9. So in this problem, it's in a random sample of males, it was found that 23 write with their left hands and 217 do not. And in a random sample of females, it was found that 65 write with their left hand and 455 do not. To use a 0.01 significance level to test that claim. So our claim would be the rate of left-handedness among men is less than that among females. These are the requirements to be able to test the claim. We know our first requirement is met because the problem states that they are two independent simple random samples. And we know our second requirement is met because the number of left-handed people is at least 5.
Hi, I'm Naya, and I'm going to be testing our claim using a hypothesis test. Our null hypothesis is P1 is equal to P2, and our alternative hypothesis is P1 is less than P2. This is our n value for our first sample, and this is our x value for our first sample. And then this is our n value for our second, and our x value for our second. And our alpha level is 0.01. So we use these values to perform a 2-prop z-test on the calculator, and we are given a p-value of 0.121, which is greater than our alpha level of 0.01. Therefore, we fail to reject our null hypothesis because our p-value is greater than our alpha.
To construct the confidence interval, we will be using the following formula, where we subtract both the population proportions from the samples and the margin of error to give us both an upper boundary and a lower boundary. To find the population proportions and the margin of error, we will be using these formulas. Note that we will use a 2-tail for a confidence interval instead of a 1-tail. After plugging in our values into the formulas, we will find out that a difference between our population proportions from both samples is approximately negative 0.029, and our margin of error is approximately 0.056. Then we can plug in these values into our confidence interval formula to construct the confidence interval, and we will see that the lower boundary is negative 0.085 and the upper boundary is 0.027. If we wanted to use the calculator instead to construct our confidence interval, we would have to press the button stat, go all the way to tests, find 2-prop z interval, input our values, which we already have in this case, press calculate, and we see that the confidence interval was at the top along with the population proportions and their sample sizes.
Hi, my name is Lyliana, and I'll be stating the results, which are: the confidence interval limits does not include 0, implying that there is not a significant difference between the two proportions. Also, there does not appear to be sufficient evidence to support the claim that the rate of left-handedness among males is less than that among females. Thank you.